If you follow my other channel, this is the day before I open the Roomba to kill the cat. Cat murder. But anyway, I'm in the middle. Look, I haven't made a cooking video in a while, and I cook on my live stream, which is on Twitch. If you want to see the Twitch link in the description. Fuck. I'm hungry though. It's 5:50. It's early. I shouldn't even be thinking about eating dinner, but I took a nap, which Zeos is known to do, and I'm like, fuck. I want to eat dinner. And the queen of the Stone Age. He doesn't say Stone Age. He says Stone Age. I'm making cod, and there's a recipe that I found. It's on my phone, where it's like, ooh, it's like lemon Parmesan crusted. I'm like, that sounds great. But I'm missing like parsley and garlic powder. I have onion powder. I don't have garlic powder because I have garlic. So basically, we're gonna fudge it. We're gonna fudge this recipe hard, and we're gonna see how it comes out. And in the interim, I'm also going to be making 166 grams of. I love these geminelli, and I'm gonna make those with Parmesan. That was my plan before this. And I said, you know what? I don't have parsley, but I got a fucking massive bag of spinach. I also have mushrooms. Mushrooms are for tomorrow. I always plan out a meal, by the way, where it's like, tonight I'll have fish, tomorrow I'll have beef, then I'll have chicken. But what I actually do is I have fish, and I have leftover fish, and I have fish for lunch. I'm like, yeah, I really want fish for dinner. I just have more fish. And the beef, it's like, nah, I think I'm going to eat out. And then the beef's been in there 3 fucking days because it's been waiting for its turn. And don't even think about the chicken. Puke. Anyway, Queens of the Stone Age. Lemon Parmesan cod with garlic butter. 3/4 of a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Well, I use Romano. Fuck Parmesan. Honestly, if you put Parmesan down and put Romano down, you taste them. There's a little slight different taste, and Romano's stronger. So why would you use a weaker cheese? Half a lemon, zest plus juice. The zest from this squeezy thing is probably... I can't zest it. 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley cut and chopped, which is what I'm going to replace with spinach. Not the same thing. I can throw a little bit of dried. That's where I'm going with this. Then 1 1/4 teaspoons of paprika. I think I have paprika. So I put my phone there, because that could be like, oh, its phone's dead. I might have... That's powdered sugar. Same as paprika, right? Boom! Boy! I also have this stuff my sister bought me that I haven't used on anything. Uncle Charlie's Mojo Dust. Let me take a smell of it again. It's been a while. Let me get it shaken up so it's got a lot of particulate in that little bit of air. Alright, here we go. I do have garlic powder. Motherfucker. Or to quote Lawrence from Westworld, because we're about to start season 2 next week, is motherfucker. Although my battery's at 69%. So I do have garlic powder, I do have paprika. I mean, melted butter. You know who you talking to?
Tofu.
Not tofu.
Tofu.
It's not tofu. What's he want? Westworld tonight. Tofu. Don't forget, 8 p.m. your time. Yes. Thank you, tofu. And 1.5 pounds. Ooh, wait a second. Because I'm making all the cod. That's one of the things. I go to Costco, and I end up buying all this shit. And then I end up like... I always come home with fish from Costco, because Costco fish is best fish. Actually, Costco meat is best meat. Everything they make at Costco is like the best versions of it, and usually the cheapest. And I don't know why there's any hate on Costco, because Costco is the boss. I have to wash the bigger one. I'll pause the camera for that. How many pounds of cod is this? 3 pounds. Well, 2.77. So we'll just double everything. Oh, see, now it's back to, guess what I'm not having tomorrow? Food. Because frozen fish is okay. It's better fresh. And I honestly haven't even read how he makes this. If it's in the oven or pan fry. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. Grease a rimmed baking sheet with cooking spray. Place the grated Parmesan on dinner plate and add a garlic... What? Place the grated Parmesan on a dinner plate. Alright, well, fuck it. I heard one thing correctly, and that was preheat my oven to 400 degrees. Oh, I didn't hit start. Okay, we need one of these. Someone in my life has told me not to use tin foil, you know, the most convenient fucking material. So I won't. And now we're gonna wash this down, at least a little bit. Then we have to grease it. Just want to get any dust off of it, any lollygoo has to get off there. Okay. Look how nice and new this is. You know what it won't be? Nice and new after tonight. Now I don't have enough counter space. Fuck, that's what I gotta go and order. Alexa, in 2 hours, remind me to order leaf hangers.
Okay, I'll remind you in 2 hours.
I don't know where I'll be in 2 hours. What time is it? 6 o'clock, just as we're starting fucking Westworld. I wouldn't even buy them. Anyway, they sell things that I had one on my desk as a kid. My father attached them to the side of whatever the fuck we had, and then the thing would stand up and you'd have it there. My grandmother had them too, and I need them here. I need like more. I can get this exact same cutting board, and if I mount it properly, it'll just stick out like here, and my garbage pail will be there, and I go like boom, and I go fucking Then Z Cooks, that's when we hit 10,000 subscribers. Right, Buck? Oh, by the way, help get us to 10,000 subs. I don't care if you sub yourself. Just trick other people you know can't cook into watching these videos. I have no qualms about that. And a qualm would be like a emotional issue. I have no qualms about having sex with your sister while you watch. It's a beautiful thing to say. All right. Grease a rimmed baking sheet with cooking spray. I've also... So here's another thing that's happening in my life. In the cooking life, my life is changing. There's a big, large thing. Coconut oil is the best fucking thing ever. It is. It like literally, it has no smoke point. It's like 40,000 degrees. And when you like fry chicken in it, I swear to God, it tastes more chickeny. Like, oh, coconut oil, isn't it gonna taste like coconuts? No! Blew my fucking mind. You just place a piece of chicken and you drop it in a frying pan full of coconut oil. Guess what comes out? A piece of chicken. So anyway, it's solid at room temperature. And since I'm going to be frying in it or whatever, I do that. Which is going to be a lot harder than this. I may have to scoop this out into thing and then do this. 30 seconds. Make sure you take the lid off. Oh, it's glass. That is a glass container. And it probably isn't microwave safe, but we're doing it anyway. Actually, it should only need like... That was 10 seconds. What did that do? Yeah, like literally 10 seconds. Yeah, dirty girl. Hi, how you doing? I'm Zeos. Hi, Mr. Moose. You stand here. Good moose. Good moose. And now we're just gonna... Just do it. Alright, don't fuck... Just fucking do it. Life requires people to get shit done. So there you go. We've now greased a free... Oh. By the way, and I've been told by a friend who I trust, because he has a lot of sex with his girlfriend, don't give anyone a body rub down with anything, baby, just coconut oil. Because you can keep it solid, and body heat will melt it, which is why 10 seconds just did that. So, I have to take his word in it for now, but I may figure that out in the future, giggity. Yeah, so coconut oil, you literally can fuck with it and then cook with it. I guess that would be the better order. No, it wouldn't be the better order. And don't waste paper towels. Love of God. So this is here. This doesn't have to be in the oven, right? This guy, I found this random blog for this fucking recipe, and the first 12 pages were like, oh, my 17-year-old daughter now eats fish because I figured out this recipe. Fuck you. I'm gonna fucking recipe. I'm gonna see here. Hold on, wait. Ready? Directions. This is too much. What is it? Cooking with Mama C. All right, ready? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Are we finally? Oh, that's good. Oh, there we go. Give me the goddamn recipe. And this stupid fucking ad Fuck off. Okay. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Grease a rimmed baking sheet with cooking spray. By the way, you're also watching a cooking show on the internet where the guy's reading from a fucking thing, but I'm not following every order directly, so screw it. Wash a lemon and pat it dry. Cut it in half. Make the zest from 1/2 and zest to go blah 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 blah. Add it to the cheese mixture. What cheese mixture? That's what they want to do on the plate. So we're just why would I do this on a... I guess we have to... Are we dipping the... I guess we are dipping the thing. So I need that. So place the grated Parmesan. It was amounts. I wish they would put the amounts down in the recipe so I don't have to keep going back up and down for how much and put it where and how much. So it said 3/4 of a cup. So we're doubling this recipe. So that's 1.5 cups. And I don't even think I'm going to measure that. That's... And I did... These bags are fucking $12 from Costco. So it's not like... It's probably good. Right? A little more. I'm going to use a lot of this. I bought a brand new bag, which is why I'm not worried about using this old bag. The heat from my oven vents through that, so that's going to get nice and warm. And I'm going to use this for my macaroni. Okay, just ruts there. In the interim, I'm going to have some chocolate milk, which I made. And I keep it in a Talenti container. Of course, it's the best way to shake your chocolate milk. God. All right, now what? You know, I gotta cut up that spinach, and I hate going back. Talk about waste. I was watching Good Eats, and he says every time you lift the barbecue to check something you kept in there, it's 5 minutes. You've added 5 fucking minutes to your cooking. 5 minutes, not 1 minute, not 30 seconds before it returns. 5 minutes. Which explains why barbecuing takes so fucking long for me. Never understood this side shit anyway. Alright, we're just gonna pull out a handful of this. This is gonna make a mess. It always flies everywhere. It's like, this is worse than popcorn peanuts. This is like edible popcorn peanuts. Packing popcorn peanuts. Joshua Valor sent me a video message. Sorry, Josh. Cooking, man. Alright. I'm probably going to need more spinach than that, but I'll come back in here for this. This is the hardest thing to keep, and I usually cook that day of, because get the fuck out of my refrigerator. We're chopping. I don't use this for nearly enough. I don't think I've ever honed it either. Throw your hone on the floor, because that hones the hone. So you hone a knife by, and you can go forward or backwards. Sometimes it's just easier to go forward and you alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. And there's angles you have to hold, and you have to just sort of estimate them. Like this should be different heights so you could start at the proper angle, but it's not. And then if you want to go again away to the last like 3 or 4, and you're supposed to do this before every time you use it. But usually, I do it after every time I use it. Because this way it's ready for the next time I use it. I don't have to go and start fucking doing that shit. Oh, that's fucking sharp now, buddies. And we're just going to squeeze this down into a little puddle. Probably where a chef's knife would come in, actually. Look at that. Just, break every chemical wall. I want chopped too. So this is slice, so I gotta go back. Come on. Oh, my thumb was in there. Quote David Telley. You see a man with an arm, you know there's a story. Snowblower, bottle of whiskey. You see a man with no teeth. There's no story there. I don't like to brush. Alright. That's... I don't know if this is a direct replacement. Big stem on that one. For what we need for this recipe, I don't care. Welcome to Z Cooks. He really doesn't care. That would be on the t-shirts. Z Cooks. He really doesn't care. Write that down. In fact, I just did because I'm on the fucking recording right now. And what? There you go. She eats the dried fucking basil leaves. She might eat that. I'll get back to you, Josh. Wash the lemon, pat it dry, cut it in half, adding it to the cheese mixture. So am I putting the lemon in the cheese? That makes no... I mean, the zest you could, but not the actual liquid. So I can't do that. Rinse the parsley and pat it dry. Spinach is clean enough. Chop it, add it to the cheese mixture. Toss with cheese, fork to blend it. Ooh. Again, I'm not wasting a fork. This is not parsley. This is spinach. So this is a completely different fucking thing that's happening right now. It's completely different. It's gonna be... This is gonna be so fucked. You guys just... Don't skip to the end. You need to feel all the mistakes I've made along the way. That's what makes these great. Rinse the fish in cold water and rub the thumb along the surface to see if there are any bones to remove. Pat the fish dry with paper towels. That's actually not a bad idea. I think I had one bone last time I did this. I do need to clear out my sink, just because I don't want to be ducking underneath things. It's fine. Every cooking show should have realism. You know what you're looking at here? Fucking real life. Wow, this guy's kitchen is a mess. Yeah, because I cooked yesterday and I want to cook again, and that's when messes are here. This is what your kitchen should be like. If you have a nice, beautiful kitchen, why are you watching me cook? Go find someone who actually, like, cares. And that's totally not going to fall down. We also are preheated at 400, by the way. That's how fast my stupid oven is. Alright, melt the butter in a small pan on the stove, a stovetop, or a microwave bowl. Set up an assembly line from left to right with the fish, butter, and cheese mixture, and then a sheet pan. Use a fork to dip each piece of fish in the butter on both sides, then in the cheese mixture, coating both sides and patting on top with a cold fork. Place the coated fish into the sheet pan, bake for 15 minutes. The cut is down when it's easily flaked with a fork. Squeeze over the fish and serve. So, it should have lemon in that. There's like no ingredients here. Where was even the rest of the... Where was the paprika and the fucking garlic powder? What? 1 1/4 teaspoons of paprika, 3 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of garlic powder. So you need a full teaspoon of garlic. I'm assuming that goes in there. That's not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to just put that on... Okay. And this is the point where Zeos goes, you know what? Fuck this. And then I start doing things on my own, which is the exciting bit. So, if that was clean, I would just melt the butter in there and throw my fish in there. The butter has to be enough. I'm going to go like the recipe, but I don't need the recipe. I just need enough butter to coat that. And I've worked with butter my whole life. I was in the butter mines up in Saskatchewan, where we would mine butter 14 hours a day. Then we'd have to bathe in butter 14 hours a day. It was very long days up there. The sun was weird. I wish I would love... If I put music over my videos, they'd be so much more pleasant for most people. Those awkward silences of like... Because I've watched YouTube videos, like you watch Red Letter Media, there's always music playing in the background. Always. Whenever they're talking, there's... And it keeps the brain from shutting off. And I don't do that. And I'm pretty sure some of the hate... But then again, I've got a following of people who just are okay with that. How am I melting this? I can't melt it in a container that I'm going to actually dip the fish in is the problem. I have no containers that size. Got enough butter for that fish. We'll fucking find out. That's gonna need a full minute, I think. Let's give it 48 seconds. Now we rinse our fish. You know what? This is the container I'm gonna use to fucking drench the fish in butter. Efficiency. Laziness. These are our credos here at Z Cooks. Do I have to wash it? Then I probably won't use it. Then again, I'm not like Jay, who literally never eats on real plates unless it's a holiday. But we do have to rinse these off, so let's... Ooh. Oh, God, I love cod. I love the smell of it. Back to the water where you belong, you dirty, dirty cod girl. That's gonna smell. Alright, anyway. Right. I felt up my fish. Should probably dry this a bit, shouldn't I? I could also cut it up into smaller pieces, but then that ruins the plating. It ruins how it looks. Where was that paper towel that I shoved in my pocket? Okay. Drippy sloppy. Perfect paper towels of fish. Those are gonna smell too. Do not make fish ever if you give a shit about things smelling bad. It doesn't smell bad, it smells like fish. I love the smell of like fresh fish. It's the smell of not fresh fish, ladies. That's the problem. Not quite there yet. 30 seconds. I'm just gonna pour it on there. It should catch in the styrofoam. I'm gonna flip it, and that's gonna just perfect because there's no water in here, right? A little bit. That's right. Nothing cuts water better than butter. Anyway, so Roomba, a goddamn cart, lots of apples. Gifting my friend apples for his birthday. I mean, because what do you buy? I've gotten to that age where like my friends are really hard to buy things for. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to give people things anymore. I think I'm done giving them things. I'm just going to give them either experiences or food. Okay. Gotta mix it up because the butter will actually separate. You're going to get the clarified bit on the top. I mean, I'm going to do this anyway. So yeah, boy! There's a little piece of unmelted butter. Oh, yeah. Just do that for a second. That butter was hot, by the way, so I'm assuming that it's still hot. I'm just gonna make sure that my fish get all the buttery love. I feel like I like this recipe already. I don't know, something about it just screams I love you. Nothing says I love you like the gift of cover this fucking thing in butter. So yeah, and it's hit the cold fish and it's started to solidify again, which is just like the greatest. God, I love buttery fish. We're here officially. Now there's no call in this whole recipe for salt, which would be okay, I guess, with the Parmesan, but I'm gonna still, again, this is Sio's taking his fucking take on this. That's salted butter. I use salted butter. I'm gonna wash my hands legitimately now. This is another part you don't see in cooking videos, is like, and then you move the fresh fish over. The motherfucker washes his hands when he shuts that camera off. Every other person on those cooking videos, you show me where they wash their hands in those videos. I'm just using so many paper towels. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I would use the rag, but then I'm going back and doing like partial washes. Like, this is just clean enough to touch like my spice grinders, but I wouldn't like perform surgery on a baby or a dog with these hands. I don't need you for a bit. That's gonna fall out as soon as I open it. All right, so you're done until I'm ready for the other aspect, which this is only gonna take 15 minutes in the oven. I really should get a pot of water boiling. This is and you know, this is not a sexist thing, but you know, everyone says, oh, men can't multitask. I can multitask like a boss. I'm just getting the timing wrong. Because I want to make the fish, because the fish is the hard part. But the water needs to be boiling if I want to have that finished. It's 9 minutes cook time. Can I boil water in 9 minutes? Can I boil water in 9 minutes? If I use hot water, I could definitely boil water in 9 minutes. I don't use hot water, though. Because the hot water comes out of your sink dirtier than the cold water, because it has to go through more plumbing, and it has to go through the water boiler or whatever it has to deal with. That's good. I'm only doing 1/3 of a pound, so that's all I need. I don't even fill that up all the way. The rest of that is going into this. Okay. This is doable. This is totally doable. Gonna move you. And this is my, what's it called? Not galvanized steel, fucking... I gotta put you on the front. Front's bigger burner. Put you on high. This is actually, look, the coconut oil has solidified. There's coconut oil on there. And that's it, it's permanent. And it doesn't go rancid. It's so good. I'm linking coconut oil. Oh, I always have to find a link for the description. It'll be coconut oil. I feel like I need to put this into like a blender. Really get this to like be super fine. And I feel like there's not enough cheese here now. Like not even close. Okay. Well, what the fuck am I doing? Let's dress this motherfucker. Motherfucker, we're dressing this motherfucker. Look at that. That's solid. You know. Yeah, I'm doing this. Suck it. I feel like that's a waste of butter. Put it in a dining plate. No. Well, that needs to be raw. Actually, it's got no fishy bits on it. We're going to put everything in here. Wow, have I never even opened this garlic powder before? Wow, because I don't use garlic powder for anything. A little bit of that. I think the paprika I'm going to put on the actual fish. I kind of want to flip those over too. Yeah, we're gonna make a paste out of this dried butter. I'm not leaving no butter left behind. Oh, it's another Z Cooks. This is just the episode where I make up all the goddamn t-shirts. No butter left behind, except for that Amish rolled shit, because it was garbage. Alright, here's what's happening. I'm separating you out. You need to breathe. You need space to breathe. Oh yeah. Except for this gap here, I want to close that. So we've got the fish, and I'm going to put equal amounts of it down the length. Then I'm going to get the Parmesan out again and just start sprinkling. Yes. It's going to be very pretty. I have no idea how it's going to taste. It's covered in butter. Really get in there with your fingertips. This is for all the bacon. Don't put bacon on it, though. That is not what I said. I did not say that, Jay! Jay's following this recipe. There's just bacon on it now. He took out his emergency reserve, and by emergency reserve, I mean the box labeled Tuesday. Between 4 and 7 p.m. bacon reserves. Yes. Oh, so much butter. So many green leaves. It's going to be great. Hopefully this will melt flat, because it's sort of like... Do you want to eat the fish? No. Okay. Done touching the fish actually now. Actually done touching the fish. This means real wash, full time. Go for it. Soap is mechanical. You have to get those little bubbles to work. As said by Felix. No, is it Felix? No, Felix is the Asian dude. And it was... What the fuck's the other guy's name from Westworld? I just watched it yesterday. That episode where she said her names really maniacally. Interesting. I'm washing dishes in the middle of this. Screw you guys. I'm waiting for the water to boil. I don't like editing. I don't like stopping the camera. Feels like lying. You could always skip past. You don't have to hear my words. If you're a normal person, you're not going to watch a Z Cooks. You just can't possibly make it through it. I really should put this over a high heat burner also to dry it off. So there you, yeah, front, yeah. Yeah, front. Fucking art. Fucking art with love behind it. Well, with math behind it, but okay, that has to warm up. I'll push my luck. This needs now more ches. More ches, not chairs, ches. Can't be Parmesan crusted if you're not crusted in Parmesan. A lot of the butter was on the bottom side of this, so that's going to be good because it's going to sit and soak in its own little fucking cod fat. I'm turning myself on with the thought of it, by the way. You get to stay out because the rest of that's pretty much going into this pasta, which will be here. Sprinkle lemon was after the fact. After the cook was sprinkled the lemon. We got garlic powder in there. Let's give it the color. Everyone desires the color. I'm just going to do that to sort of control-y. Because they didn't say anything about it. So I'm assuming this is where we're putting it on. Everyone likes that. Oh, I forgot I'm an asshole. Hold on. My two favorite things. The most used spices in the fucking Zeos' kitchen. Pink Himalayan sea salt. And red pepper flakes put through a grinder. So I like a little bit of it's the perfect amount of any amount of heat you want. Like if I just stayed in one spot, this would be spicy fish. It's just I need it. I need it. You fucking give it to me. We're almost at a boil here. This is going to take 9 minutes. That means the fish will come out and have time to sit. Here we go. I'm going to set this for 7 minutes. I'm going to do a J where there's hot spots in the oven. And at 7 minutes, I'm going to open the oven, flip it around the other direction, and then it'll do another 7 minutes. And then when that goes off, I'll have like 1 minute. What did it say? 15 or 20, because that's the only part that I don't want to fudge it. 15 minutes. Boom. The cod is 160 calories per serving. I think we can beat that. This is coming to a boil. Anything else I could do right now? I may need more spinach. Oh, butter. No, that's the perfect amount. For a third of a pound of pasta, that's a good amount of spinach. There's my phone. It's just my phone. It's okay, everybody. It's just my phone pulling on my pajama pants. That's why Motorola is the best. Okay, back into my pajama pants. Oh, those paper towels. You're off. I'm gonna wipe out water. I'm gonna drop some oil in there. That's not olive oil, that's just oil. I'm just gonna give it a little. That got real hot because the oil is literally burning. So are my fingers. Okay. Salt the water. I don't have iodized salt, or I'd use iodized salt. I have to run across the street, get iodized salt. This is just normal salt, not the iodized one. I use this for like popcorn, things like that. Iodized is strictly for boiling water with pasta in it, because it tastes more salty than it actually is, so I could use less of it. And then kosher salt is for like meats and beef. I don't want to sit there with a grinder doing pink Himalayan. Pink Himalayan is the only salt I put directly on food. Use more salt than you think you need. We need a stirry stir. Are they both dirty? I'll punch someone if they're both dirty. They're fucking both dirty. Okay. Okay. I should just label this episode Zeos Does Dishes. Like any professional on the internet should have done dishes before they started doing this. And I would love to change out this fluorescent light to like a nice halogen setup or an LED that looks like halogen setup. I mean, I built the one under here and everything. Problem is that thing's fucking hardwired with VX. And I'm like, nah. Although there's a power outlet there, if I put a transformer in, I could put a flat plug, white, hide a transformer up there, wrap that in white tape so it's white, and then do a little back and forth with LEDs. Okay. This is ready to go in. 9 minutes on the clock. Yeah, I'm gonna run 2 timers. Sometimes you don't have to. Doesn't seem like a lot of pasta. I'm trying out this new thing where I only do 1/3 of a pound of pasta at a time, because I usually do like roughly half a pound or a full pound of pasta, and I'm just alone here and I don't want to eat the same side dish 9 times. 9 times, Mrs. Bueller. 9 times. That's hot. It's dangerous that that's just sitting there, because I had that hot for that. So, oh, by the way, don't keep it at murder boil. Take it to like 6. On my stove, at least. If your stove can barely boil water, keep it wherever, but my stove is murder boil. Anonymous. Lemon juices for afterwards. You're done, you're done. This is the real cooking experience. Fuck did you go? Hey, there you go. My babies. I'll probably be pulling these down in a bit anyway. I bought new olive oil, actually. Where did you go? Actually, come look at my giant jar of sliced mangoes. I wouldn't have bought it except it was in a glass jar. And I'm like, what could I do with a giant glass jar? $6 and something cents. Chewbacca's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. Got this Lodge griddle, which is, I swear to you, 12, 15 pounds. How much you fucking... 14 pounds. 14.3 pounds. 6.49 kilograms. That's why I bought that. Cotton wipes for the back seat of my car. Cookies with chocolate chips, which I should make my own cookies. I've made my own cookies. Has the cookie video come out? That's what needs to be released on the cooking channel. The cookie video. Apples, grapes, things, squeezing lemon juice, Parmesan, drink some chocolate milk. Only got 8 minutes left. Alright, I'll give you guys a break from my antics. Be back in 8 minutes. Actually, no! Only a minute, then I'm flipping the rack around, so I'll show you that. I don't know if this is the Hershey syrup, because I bought that like healthy Hershey Simply 5 thing. Simply 5 syrup, genuine chocolate flavor. Ingredients: cane sugar, good. Organic invert cane sugar, okay. Water, cocoa, natural vanilla flavor. Like how cocoa is like sort of like on the side. Ah, 42 seconds. I should know better than the buying that says organic on it. After that fucking root beer nightmare. Oh, by the way, if you're born Italian, you can judge the doneness of pasta by feel alone on the spoon. It's true. I could just be like this. No, this needs more time. You just know. You like you can feel the individual macaroni bouncing off your spoon. They're too stiff. They gotta just be like, am I still stirring this? That's the nice thing about not having gas also, is it doesn't get really hot around there. So, my favorite rag. I don't know what I'd do without this rag. Well, things have melted. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more than another 8 minutes with that. It doesn't look like it. I mean, I'm preheated to fucking 400, just like it said. I should have put the oven thermometer in there. 6 minutes on this. Alright, break time. Alright, the pasta should be done. Giving it the Italian stir. It's close, it's not there yet. Maybe another minute or two. But, preparing, because the very last, I don't want to say how many seconds, but not a lot. The very last, I don't know, not a lot of seconds, you've got to, ow. That means the fish should be done. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut it off, and I'll leave it in there. It shouldn't go dry for the next like minute or two. I think it should flake. It should be good, but I think it's good. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm waiting. Colander. I use this colander. It's got less holes. Actually, these are slightly bigger holes. You're done. Well, I gotta melt the butter. Well, yeah. Right. This is a very, very delicate dish, what I'm about to put together, because adding Parmesan cheese is something, if you melt the Parmesan cheese entirely, you get a sticky mess. If you don't melt it enough, you get grainy mess. So it's gotta be the right amount of heat, and that's a lot to do with the order you do things in and how you do them. I'm gonna do it my classic standard way. Clandered? I call it clandered. I'm gonna taste the pasta. I usually don't have to taste one of these, but I'll do it on this video specifically. Ah. Oh yeah, they're done. Alright. Water. Pour out the extra water right into the water. The reason you run cold water is so you don't melt your pipes. PVC pipes do not like 212 degree water. Shit warps and bends. Once that's out and all the water's drained, you can shut that off. Now, butter. I'm gonna finish whatever butter's left in this, just because it's a little ugly fucking pat. It's super ugly. Getting rid of that. Gonna let this melt. Oh, I didn't put the fucking spinach in. You know what that means? That means you suck. That means the spinach goes straight into the butter. I wasn't planning on doing that. But you know what? Welcome to a Z Cooks, where distractions happen and you can't think straight anymore. Go in. Fuck those little pieces. Gone. Put the knife down. Why is there a full piece of spinach there? Don't want it. That's how I cook spinach anyway, just not in a little tiny pot. You know what? I'm gonna put this up a little bit. Maybe this will come out better. Maybe this is how this should go down. Now, I salted the water. I'm gonna salt the spinach. I'm going to red pepper flake. Everything gets red pepper flake ground on it. It just does. I feel better on the inside. The Parmesan cheese and the milk. Usually, before I wouldn't have spinach in there, so this makes it a little bit easier. So this is going to make it a little bit harder, because now the butter, I thought it was going to be too much butter. It may not be enough, because look at it. It's literally being absorbed into my leaves. My leaves are stealing my butter. I swear to God, this is an episode of something. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. I'll search for long range comms later. 1, 2, which leaves just enough there for like 3 bowls of pasta in this bag. Yes, put it away now before you forget, because cheese that's been left out doesn't taste very good. Now, no milk yet, and I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to take it off the heat. But you see, we're getting like the cheese is no longer little balls, but it's not turning into little strings. Actually, the spinach came out really good. Let's milk the shit out of this. I like a real creamy juice. Take that wrong, please. Take it so wrong. Oh yeah, that fish is done now. How do I pick this up without spilling it is the question. Probably 2 towels. I don't know. Look at that nice all-clad thing that I bought. How hard are you think? Hot enough to melt Cottonelle cardboard? Let's find out. Try not to spill your fishy butter juice. I didn't need the other thing. I'm just the boss. Fuck, that's hot. Go back over there. Guess what's getting hot through my hands right now? And you guessed it. Okay. Only make that mistake if you're really strong and you can hold that cantilevered load up. Good, 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 good. That fish should flake like a bro. lose any of those. You're only making 1/3 of a pound. You can't afford to lose any of them. Here's what I do with this. It's starchy water. Oh, I'm just gonna. I'm Italian. I'm gonna use it tomorrow. I'll clean that like once a week. Now, I shouldn't have put the cheese back. Because what I do is I do this, and it gets ooh. It gets ooh. You got an ooh, but then you gotta still sprinkle more cheese. Unless I use yes. It's a cooking video. I don't do the half-ass way. This is a full-ass cooking method, by the way, not half-ass. Get full-ass. That looks really good. Put that down, and now take out your good Romano, not that $12 a bag shit you get from Costco. Pull out your grater, which you keep in the bag in the fridge, so that you never have to clean this, because it's just in the bag in the fridge. It's never just. Oh yeah! Come on, you motherfucker! Yeah. Okay. And now back in. I shouldn't need to add any more milk. It's creamy enough. Less milk, more sticky, creamy, more milk, more like brothy. I kind of like, and I know that's gonna make some people gag, but I kind of like when my oh, it's got a little. I'm just gonna be me. I gotta eat it. You just have to watch me eat it. Like breakfast cereal. You know when you throw the milk down on like the fucking Special K and it splashes and it's like, oh, that's how I eat my fucking Parmesan pasta. Because now the heat's cooled down, so now those little bits will stay little bits. Okay. I guess I have to try this on camera. Look at the fucking butter. I have to take a picture of this for the consortium. If you're unaware, we have a Patreon. And one of the benefits of the Patreon, because there can't be many because it's a food channel, is you get to join for $5 a month. You get to join a very specific cooking telegram that only the people who pay the money to be our friends. I'll even put this in manual mode and adjust the white balance because it's always shit. Oh yeah. Right to the bang. That looks little zoom action. Little zoom action always frames it better. And we will go ba-boom, ba-boom, boom, ba-boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you want to be in this chat. Trust me, there's some good people in there. And it broke. Anyway, let's try this. Oh yeah. You know what? I taste the spinach. Oh, I gotta put some lemon on it. The last fucking thing. You always gotta put lemon on fish. It's just a rule. It's just a rule. I know you want some, Chewbacca. If you join the Patreon, I'll feed Chewbacca the fish. Right now. Retroactively, I'm assuming you've joined the Patreon, so let's go give her some fish. It's a perfect piece. I know. That's why I bought this couch, because it's waterproof. I put food in the back of it for you. It's just something I do. It's an $800 couch. I'll get a better couch at some point. Just feed my cat. Make my cat happy. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is crusted in Parmesan, but it's definitely got this middle section. Ooh, and I feel the tang of my like red pepper flake in the paprika. That extra sit did not dry it out. It just sort of like. All right. See, that milk didn't do too much. Still down there a little bit. Gonna keep it moist. Try not to scrape the bottom of your pan. Should I show plating this? And again, I shouldn't use another plate, but it's a cooking show. I gotta, I got no spatula. Cooking show over. I'll wash a spatula and serve myself. And yell at my phone. Did she eat it? It's gone. Did you eat it? Good girl. Anyway, join the Patreon. It helps support, or at least inspire us to make these videos. And, who knows, maybe you might sit here for 40-something minutes and watch me and then make good cod. Costco, shouldn't smell like fish. That stuff's great. Timing worked out perfectly, although I gave it 20 minutes instead of 15, basically. Yeah. Join the Patreon. Click links in the description. No wallpapers, because this is not Z Reviews. That's my other channel. Look up Z Reviews. The Twitch stream. What are you doing?